Nah, your general respect, my content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. Unconditional love. You turn blind-sided pain, trauma, an emotion that you couldn't feel. But believing in faith, having God is when God reassured you at the end of the day, God gave you knowledge. God brought you the balance to understand your worth. You got lost in certain folks' words when it comes to their steps at the end of the day, because they wanted you to step a different type of way. But your vocabulary didn't hit the same because the lack of self-control that they had, because they couldn't protect you, they don't respect you, they rejected you. They wanted to paint you out to be somebody you truly wasn't. Or because they saw that you did have potential, they wanted to mislead you to pain. But God gave you direction, understand that, hold on 1 second, we're not the same. It's okay to step out on faith. It's okay to believe in yourself even when you're dealing with trauma and pain. Be patient with time and day, because those wounds will truly heal one day. That elevation hits different when it comes to your confidence. You decide to walk out on faith. They would never understand you. You didn't think you was better than nobody. You just understood God's reflection. That ain't just different when you wasn't trying to hurt nobody. I'm not here to you respect. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. God gave you the guidance. God gave you the guidance. God gave you the guidance, not hurting yourself with words. That unconditional love allows you to feel. The beauty always started within when it's that you was mentally ill. You man your worthy. Don't give up on yourself because someone tried to project fear in you. Believing in your faith, they would never understand that God will sleep by your side this whole entire time, and God didn't have to tell a lie. We may not pray the same, but I ain't got hate in my vein. Respect's a two-way street. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully when someone says you don't have potential, when they try to blackmail you. Today is currently June 27th, 2025. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone. Regardless of what next door neighbor, any tax bracket, I work alone, and I always have. You can never get credit for God's work that God endured within that child of God, and I say that respectfully, because God sees everything. Regardless, you try to have their back against the wall, try to get them locked to put them in a sideboard, try to paint them out to be the villain of your story at the end of the day, God never overlooked that baby. It's a train of thought for me. That's why the baby overcame that storm, let alone that testimony, when God wasn't trying to mislead them wrong. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and I will never hurt myself, and I do not live in fear, and I say that respectfully. Thank you for your time, and stop the violence. Unconditional love hits different when God brings you peace. Patience in time and day, healing trauma and pain was never a race. You was never in competition with your neighbor when they project their spell work in a toxic way. You didn't have to go tick for tack because you didn't worship the devil. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, they would never understand when you ask God for guidance to reveal the enemy, let alone the devil. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. Now, you respect. Stop the violence.